Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Hi, Craig Dixon, Kibalayan, Estia Dakar, Spirit Beyond the Stars. I hope everyone is well. Today is Friday. Those who are still doing the corporate hustle, to say. Today is Friday, so the weekend is coming. Uh, as we know, there is a big age discussion that our society is discussing, is talking about lately because of Biden. And yesterday did not help when they showed a short video of Senator Feinstein having issues. Well, she went through some confusion. Even us or younger people, every once in a while we get confused and our minds get foggy. So never mind someone who's in her 90s. And yes, maybe she should retire. But if you look at her face yesterday, I was kind of surprised in the video when the person who was sitting next to her got her attention and says, no, just say yay. Or I'm sorry, not yay, I. And you look at her, the way she responded. She might have been, confused about what's going on and all the back and forth. But to me, that's a great sign because she thought it was funny and she realized that she messed up. It shows something is still going on up there. In any event, the reason why I'm bringing this up is it feels like to me Senator Feinstein will remain in her position and won't go anywhere until her term expires. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong, but when I saw her smile when the person told her to just say hi, and she laughed, I know this is serious business. Our lives and things that she does hangs in the balance, okay? But we have to remember, she has a staff around her. It's like a machine, okay? She is at the wheel of the machine, but there are co-navigators as well that are helping her with everything. Basically, at this point, the way I am getting Senator Feinstein and the people around her, they basically are making 98% of all the decisions. She participates, they talk to her, they know, some of them have known her for a very long time. And it feels like to me there are too much younger people around her that it feels like to me when they have to make decisions, she talks to them, discuss things with them, and it seems like of course they love her. She's like a grandma or mom, okay, and they've been with her for a while, so they know. Basically, when they discuss things to her, what they should do, even if she's not clear in her directions. It's a machine that, the machine is on automatic and it's going. That's what I feel. And for some reason, I don't see the machine crashing. Meaning, due to momentum, something is going to go wrong. Her as a person, her physical being, that's a different story. But I don't see, to be honest with you, I don't see her going anywhere. This woman may even outlive me, But I feel like saying she's going to be okay, and I don't see her going anywhere. So, but I thought it was funny when they told her to say, she cracked up and said, it's a humbling thing, but I'm sorry, friends. I hope I felt I had to tell you intuitively that I don't see her going anywhere. The next reference is a lot of the next reference has to do with Trump, of course. You know, a lot of people think that history is going to continue to repeat itself with Trump. Every time they indict him, his numbers goes up. Every time something happens, oh my God, his supporters grow even, more determined to support him, the Republicans, that is. I mentioned it yesterday, but after more charges were brought up against them last night. And do you guys remember I said I kept getting the number 3? The number 3 was the third person that was indicted yesterday. Was he indicted yesterday? Or the third person that was, I think he was indicted yesterday. Okay. That's the number 3. And the other charges that were brought against Trump, do you guys also remember, those of you who have been with me for a while, that have always said there are people behind the scenes that are reporting and telling others, people in authority, not just regular folks like you and me, okay, everything that's going on. That's another situation that is sinking Trump's boat. And for some reason, I am kind of not sure how this is going to happen, but it feels like to me there are going to be a couple of those people who have been watching Trump, okay? They're either going to be on TV, recounting their stories. The way I am getting it, something like 60 Minutes. These people are interviewed and they tell the stories of Trump's behavior, how he thinks, how he does things. And I feel that's going to have a major impact on Trump supporters. And also, there are going to be some people, I'm not sure, I don't think I'm confusing a TV station or set with the court. I don't think so. But there are going to be some people as well that are going to be testifying against Trump. That's going to drive the conversation. And it's going to have a major effect on Trump support as well. So Trump is in for a major wake-up call. And the notion that, or according to him, he can shoot somebody down Fifth Avenue, he would not lose a supporter. I think that's going to change. Okay? Because there are some people, it feels like to me, in Trump's inner circle, and I'm being sure that I've said that before, maybe a long time ago, they don't like the way he does things, and mostly the way he thinks this country is, it's like one of his properties. And these people, they love their country, and they don't think Trump should be in the White House again. So it feels like to me there are a number of people behind the scenes that are looking for ways to get the word out, to let those who think Trump is the second coming of Christ, as Republicans want to portray him. It seems like they are itching to find a way to take this guy off the throne that he's sitting on. But what came out yesterday regardless of what we, like someone asked McCarthy a little while ago. I was trying to remember his name. How does he feel? About hearing that Trump was trying to have videos deleted from his server. He didn't even answer the question. He started talking about Biden's secret document mishandling. All these people are going to end up holding the Trump stench bag. I don't feel they have any idea of how this is going to turn out. And it's not going to turn out good for Trump. It's not going to turn out good for the Republican Party. That's the way I am seeing this. Well, that's what I am getting intuitively. And do you guys remember also I've said in the past that it's not only Trump, it's his family as well. I just read this morning, there is a gentleman, I don't know his name, Tom Tuckett, I believe he calls himself, his ID on Twitter. He posted something. This is the first time I've ever seen somebody who does something. I'm not quite sure if he's a journalist. I believe so. Okay, post something like that. But he posted that a Trump family member took part and choosing or picking out which box full of documents that the people who were helping transporting Trump's stuff when he was leaving the White House. I told you guys, it's not only Trump. This is the first time I have heard somebody, a journalist saying that a Trump family member took part in this shenanigan. And like I told you a couple of times in the past, there is going to be another round of investigations. What we are seeing right now is only the beginning. And that's when I feel we're going to see people like Don Jr. and others who are not, but what's his name again? Miller? Okay, Stephen Miller. These people, if Stephen Miller is not in the first go around, he's going to be the second one. But what we are seeing right now, they are grabbing the top and then they're going to start going down. That's the way it feels like to me. But yes, there are going to be some people. It's not only the person mentioned one. I feel it's going to be more. Intuitively, the way I was when I've read his the posting, the tweet, it didn't feel like to me. Well, I always felt it would not be one Trump family member. It would be multiple. That's the way I am getting it. And somebody asked me a question about, will Democrats initiate the investigation into the Trump family? No. Democrats don't have to initiate anything, and I don't think, well, they can do investigation in the House. But the criminal investigation is because, as I've been saying to you guys before, every time Jack Smith pulls a thread, there is more stuff keep coming out. And those guys, they are not very smart. They don't know how to cover. Well, they are so arrogant, just like Trump, ordering somebody after you get a subpoena to destroy videos. The rest of the family, they are the same way. You know, they are so arrogant. They are so used to getting away with all kinds of stuff. They never, like I told you, and I believe somebody mentioned that yesterday. They never thought they would be in the situation that they are in today. And they are not going to get a break, guys. Democracy, the way I am getting this, and I believe some experts have said the same thing, but it intuitively, it resonates with me. Given all the people who have gone to jail, the foot soldiers, among others, for this Trump thing, those who have lost their law license, basically ruined their lives, I don't see how. The only way that Trump would get away with this is if Biden pardoned him. Biden is not going to do it. He is, or maybe, even if he makes a deal, it feels like to me when I focus on DOJ, I don't know how it works, so some of you can tell me how that works. They're not going to let him off without jail time. That's the way I'm getting it. Well, prison, people keep reminding me it's prison, it's not jail. Jail is temporary. Prison is more like you're going to be there for a while, So there is no way out, it feels like to me right now there is a lot more to come. Yesterday's findings were shocking. Wait. When the next indictment comes down. And we won't hear about the worst of what Trump has done until the trial. And the worst of the worst that Trump has done, we will never find out about it, at least not for the next 20 years, because of security. It has to do, because, of course, his lawyers are going to demand that those documents, whatever information, whatever they accuse them of, this thing feels warm. I guess it's my breath. Yes. They're going to request documents that the government may not want to be out there. That's why we won't find out the worst of the worst that Trump has, crimes that Trump has committed while in office. But we're going to find about some of them when he goes to trial. And yeah, it's going to be shocking. Okay, like yesterday, the way he ordered De Olivetti, I believe the name is, the third person who was indicted yesterday. They're all going to turn on Trump, by the way. Okay. I don't know how legally they go about doing these things, but I don't see anybody at Mar-a-Lago who will go to jail for Trump. Well, except for the gentleman from the CEO. And you know something? To Trump, it's normal. And you know what? There is something that guy, that he got paid for spending time in prison. There is something that's going on behind the scenes. I don't know if I was getting it this morning. Besides Trump paying for those guys' legal fees, there is an under-the-table offer if they don't betray him or some way, somehow, those people's families will be taken care of and they will get money. I don't know exactly, but this morning, as I was, because that's how I find out what I am going to say intuitively, at least some of it, as I'm doing work in here, or, I mean, other things that I have, you know, the regular home stuff, making breakfast and stuff, and I'm thinking, focusing on Trump and the people around him. I keep, there is something about money exchanging hands. Those who, to the people who don't betray him. There is something like that going on behind the scenes, because some of the information some of those people have are very detrimental to his case. But you know something? I think it's too late, because as I am talking about those people, I'm talking about people at Mar-a-Lago when it comes to the document case. But I'm being shown Meadows, and it's not only Meadows. I'm being pulled towards Georgia. So it feels like to me, Trump is trying to only has that influence, and for the document case. Everything else is out of his hands, and the document case is not going to, well, intuitively, I don't know. I'm not getting all the details of how that's going to work. I don't feel Norta, nor the last gentleman that was indicted yesterday, the Olivetti, the Olivetti, as I focus on him, his family, I'm not into the jail stuff, just like Meadows. They don't want, they're pressuring him, forget going to jail for Trump. He broke the law, he should try to make a deal. That's the pressure the Olivetti's family is making on him. I told you about the same thing for Norta a while back, so I don't have to repeat that. But yes, Trump is expecting those guys to fall with him. But I feel he's going to be disappointed, because, and also there are a lot of other people who work for him who have basically testified against him. I don't think he knows all of them yet. I don't know if during discovery, if they give him the name of all those people. But that's not the only thing. Like I said earlier, Trump has a lot more of people there are people that are going to be talking to the media. This is going to get very hot, you guys. Right now, we are at the beginning of this whole drama. But when trial, or the beginning, or like maybe a week or 2 weeks before trial begins, and because that's a whole different stage of this situation. I mean, the dynamic of this whole thing is going to change. And then once Trump starts going to court and proceedings going, the whole new the energy around this whole thing is going to be different. Trump is going to be viewed differently. Right now, a lot of people and his base are giving him a pass. No, it's going to be a lot less. And a lot of people are going to get very angry with him, because it's not only videos or Jack Smith accusing him. There are physical people, and they're not, just like we watch those two ladies from Georgia that Giuliani accused of, those two ladies that Giuliani accused of being drug addicts, and they brought, ballots to that place. Just like Hutchinson, yes, that young lady who worked at the White House. She testified. they're gonna be people like that. It's gonna have a psychological effect on a lot of people, and that's what's gonna change a lot of people's minds. It feels like to me. So, my friends, don't believe the hype that Trump is never gonna fall. He's going to fall big time. Okay, what's coming is not going to be pretty. And I got to, the last topic is Black GOP because I didn't have enough room to say Black Republicans. I mean, there is a limit to how many characters we can have in the title. But I'm talking about that guy Donalds. He is the Black congressman from Florida. And he's having a fight with DeSantis. Him and a couple of people, Black GOPers, as if they did not know and understand that they are simply being tolerated. These people are racist. I'm talking about Republicans. And the reason why it's bubbling and they're beginning to feel a bit uncomfortable is because of what DeSantis is doing in Florida. Basically saying, well, trying to redefine what happened during slavery, that slaves learned the trade. This is so crazy. And those guys are offended. Yeah. But a lot of them are feeling, a lot of Black people who are in the GOP right now, regardless of what they are saying, they are beginning, that woke them up, that they are part of a racist organization. I'm not saying everybody in the GOP are racist, but all you have to do is look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah. Okay. Those guys are beginning to feel, they are beginning to feel very uncomfortable because the party they belong to, they are simply tolerated. Not because they like them. And they are being used, like they say, useful idiots. Yeah, that's Donalds. And the other ones, like the guy, I believe is it Ohio? Kentucky. The Attorney General from Kentucky, the guy who's going around asking people for women's medical documents. Yeah. And I'm going to be here sitting and laugh at them. But yeah, they're not feeling very good these days. I just wanted to mention that because I was getting that. I knew this was coming. So yesterday I wasn't shocked when DeSantis told Donalds, whose side are you on? Those idiots like DeSantis, they make those stupid pronouncements and they expect everyone to fall in line, to follow him. Yeah. But anyway, I had to mention that. Okay, let me answer some questions. One, I think somebody asked me. I had to mention this. I have to crack on Elon. I was thinking when I saw that Elon changed the logo for Twitter, which was blue, and everything looked bright. This guy, he thinks he's so smart. He has already taken Twitter to the black and white world. We live in that world. We're in a full color world, but his logo is black and white. And to me, energetically, that's why he has taken Twitter. So I just thought I would mention that because I was getting it last night. I'm like, and also there is an article in the USA Today about him, how he's a threat and a danger to society. Remember, guys, I told you, this guy is going to be very, I compared him with Howard Hughes. Yeah. Elon Musk will have the same end. Reclusive, people want nothing to do with him. And when USA Today is printing those things about somebody, it's not good. Not good. Okay. And somebody asked me about Abbott. Abbott is going to go away. Abbott is he's having some problems right now with, they're going to make him remove those, or the federal government will remove them. But Abbott is not going to be reelected. Abbott is, I don't know if this is his last term, I don't know. But I don't see Abbott, DeSantis, and these people enjoy whatever former governors influence or anything good that former governors and usually enjoy. People are going to shy away from them. DeSantis for that slave stuff. In fact, the largest black sorority or fraternity, I'm sorry, not sorority, fraternity, they usually have hold a yearly conference in Florida. They yanked it, multi-million-dollar loss. So those guys, what they are doing will follow them for the rest of their lives. Because, I mean, the Trump stuff, we haven't grasped the enormity and how badly it's going to backfire on a ton of politicians. Yes. And by the way, as I'm saying this, since I mentioned Senator Feinstein earlier, the same thing applies for McConnell. He's going to hang in there. It feels like to me, McConnell may leave the Senate before Feinstein. That's the way I'm getting it. Okay? But I almost forgot to mention him. He's going to hang in there for as long as he possibly can because, like I said, they have a machine around them. It's an well-oiled machine. And he's afraid of leaving. You know, it's like only I knows how this works. And I feel I still have a lot to offer. Yeah, but the responsibility is immense. Just like Senator Feinstein. Don't expect those two to just walk away. So the same thing for McConnell. McConnell, it feels like to me, I explained once the way I saw him walking out of the Senate. I'm not going to repeat. Those of you who have been following me for a while, you remember what I said. Okay? So, and him freezing the other day was not, I still can't watch it. I only saw it, a couple of seconds of it the first time I saw it, the video on TV, and after that I don't watch it because it's painful. Okay. Senator Peterson says, what about Grassley, the old fuddy? Fuddy duddy. Him too. He's not going anywhere soon. There are a couple of people, it feels like to me, that will run against him and they can beat him. But Grassley is in good shape. I understand. Somebody told me yesterday he's 89 or 90. Grassley is in better shape than, obviously, Senator Feinstein is really declining. 90 is taking a toll. But mentally, she's not completely out, meaning, she still has a sense of humor, the way she was talking, the way they told her yesterday. Just say I. She knew, you know what I mean? I like that. I understand, she should leave, but I thought it was funny when she started laughing when the guy said, just say hi, just say hi. Thank you, Sandra Peterson. Sandra Peterson says he's 90. Oh my God, yeah, this guy, he's gonna outlast both Senator Feinstein and McConnell. This guy is still jogging, you guys. Oh my God. Which is good. From what I understand, medically, those types of exercise keeps your mind sharp. I don't jog because I'm afraid of falling, I don't want to fall these days. But I do my walk because every time I'm like, I don't feel like going out for my walk. I'm like, we got to go out. It keeps the mind sharp. Diva369 says, what do you see with Rand Paul blocking every diplomatic appointment? Blinken has said he's hurting our national security. It's not only these guys. Okay, this is the fad that I was thinking about that last night. I think something. That's probably the same question. I think I don't know if it's the same. If it's you, Diva369. It's a fad now. Isn't that guy, even the guy from Ohio, the guy who wrote something, Elegy, who used to work in Wall Street or investment banker? I don't remember his name, but you guys know. I hope you know who I'm talking about, the senator. He's blocking Biden's, okay, the judges, he's blocking judges too. It's a Republican thing now. It's a fad, okay? But those two guys, it feels like to me, Biden is going to start taking them on. They're gonna get out of the way. I feel Biden, Schumer, and I don't know how they're going to do it with McConnell. Yeah, those things will be resolved. Okay, but yeah, we know about Paul. He's got his rib got broken by somebody. His neighbor beat him up. Yeah, you think he'd learn, right? Okay. Boudica says McConnell will be sent home for good soon. Yeah, I am a bit more concerned. You're right, Boudica, about McConnell, but I don't want, it's bad enough. I'm going to just let what I said before. I don't see any changes. But the reason why I feel I'm more concerned about McConnell, he has some circulatory stuff going on. That's what I feel. That's why I feel Senator Feinstein and definitely Grassley will outlast him in the Senate. So, but we have amazing doctors taking care of these folks. So, yeah. But I agree with you, Boudica. When somebody's going through those things, I don't like to beat on them. It's not worth it. Okay. Shirley C. Sage of Fire says, yes, you're right, Shirley C. Sage. They were going back and forth, debating and voting. Yeah, she got mixed up. But I like the way she she took it. I thought it was a good reaction. She says, she laughed. To me, that's a sign of something is still there. She thought it was funny. She still has a sense of humor. That's a good thing. Okay. Sundra Peterson, I agree with you. Me too. Running, I don't feel. Yes, it's good for maybe 10% better than walking, if that. Okay, with our heart muscles, but we can walk fast too. That's what I do. I walk fast, and I don't want to run. No, every once in a while I'll do a run and then I'll walk because when I say run, it's like a little faster. But no, I don't, because the sidewalks around here, there's a sidewalk that goes around the complex. It's a mile long, and in some places it's not that bad. It's pretty good considering, but it can be uneven. Like there was a place that just fixed it, an area right next to me here, across from me here, that it was uneven. They just fixed it last week. So that's what I'm afraid of. And I got to tell you guys that story. Yesterday afternoon, I have the video, but I'm afraid of posting it because my neighbor came out. There was a turtle. I don't know how the turtle came from the lake and taking a stroll on my street right in front of my apartment. But my neighbor was walking her dogs, and she went and picked up the turtle and put it back in the lake. But it was so funny. The turtle was taking a stroll down the street. Thank God. Well, cars that come here often. But before I saw the turtle, there was a car. I was trying to. I have security cameras I'm going to put another camera that records all the time because of those animal actions that I'm getting from here. It's amazing, you guys. You know, the turtle just came out. It was so funny, strolling. Okay. Thank you, Electrostorm, for reminding everyone to give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. I'm looking for questions, but I forgot to mention the turtle. I was going to include it. I was thinking of including it in the stream today because it was so funny. You know? Exactly, Salome. Salome, you have a great point. Salome says, I'm worried someone else might be worse. McConnell is cooperating with Biden. Yes, he's doing it like in the shade, like, yeah. Because, those people, they are from a generation, and I feel there are still Republicans that feel the same way. They not look like Trump. They are not like Trump. And they like Chris Christie. Chris Christie is not perfect. If we look at what happened with the bridge stuff, okay, that was bad. So, but they want to make the country better. They want, democracy to continue. Trump and those MAGA Republicans, I don't even think they know what they want. They're a bunch of jerks. They want to dismantle everything and think they're going to be able to rebuild it. How stupid. Yeah. But so I agree with you, Salome. He is cooperating with Biden and making sure that the country is heading in the right direction. Okay. I am scrolling for questions. I think this is it. Kelly says, this whole situation puts me in the mind of a big bowl of spaghetti that is being untangled. Yeah. I think this is it, friends. The Green Light 777 says, hi, Milou, would it come out in court that Trump sold documents to other countries? No. Do you remember? I said there are things we are not going to find out about for the next 20 years. Those are part of those situations. Okay? It feels like to me. Yes, Trump has done, that guy has caused people's lives, our CIA and intelligence people in the field, okay, among other things. He's caused a lot of damage, and the government is aware of it. Like I've explained to you before, guys, there are people, the career people in our government, they are the one who keeps, just like, it's a machine, and it keeps going. So these people keep our country going in the right direction, unless you have a Trump, okay? And that's why they're going to set an example on Trump. This is not going to be it's not being talked about. I don't know why, but maybe some years down the road they will talk about it. There are a lot of things Trump are going to be charged for, but okay, I'm saying charged for. They won't charge him for it, for those things, for those infractions, but he will pay. Those of you who have been with me for a very long time, or for a while, will remember how agitated I used to get when Trump would meet with Putin, among others. I knew what he was doing, but at the time I'm like, I could not, I knew what he was doing, and I was saying, I don't trust the guy. Okay. But I think our intelligence agencies are aware. They just won't say anything. And that's another reason why I'm saying to you guys, Trump, and Biden is aware. Trump and Jack Smith is aware. There is no way. Trump is saying this morning, I read his tweet, that even if he's in jail, if he's president, he's going to be president from jail. Good luck with that. It's no matter what he does, the way I'm feeling this when I focus on those career people who keep our government going, who are aware of what the damage that Trump has done to this country, they want to put Trump away for the rest of his life, and everyone else involved. I'm saying it, I cannot express the anger these people have towards Trump and his enablers. Yeah, it's really, really bad. And let me tell you guys one thing. I don't know how many of you, there is a lady, I believe she has appeared on Nicole Wallace's show twice. She is a retired intelligence person. I don't know all the jobs that she had at the CIA. I don't remember her name right now. I have her name written in my journal, but I'm not going to take the time. I will tell you her name tomorrow evening, okay? She became emotional when she was talking about Trump, the way he handles documents, our secret documents, and potential damages she feels he has caused this country. She got emotional last time. She was on, let me see if somebody knows who I am talking about. She was a high-level person. Yes, Hillbilly Elegy is who I was talking about, Dan K. That I don't remember the name of the senator who wrote that. But yes, that guy, that lady, confirmed to me some of the tough stuff that I've been saying. Trump has caused major damage. And let me tell you, I said some people around him are reporting. Linda Pruitt says she lost somebody in the field because of his betrayal. I wouldn't be surprised, okay? Some people around Trump, they're not aware of what that lady is aware of. I don't remember her name, and I'm looking for somebody. Maybe somebody could have put her name up, but they feel that's why there is going to be something, a few people that are going to be talking to the press openly about Trump's behavior, his attitude, his arrogance. Yeah, and they're not going to come out and attack him. They're simply going to tell what they know. Let the public know, inform the public of what Trump is all about. Sorry. Okay, so hang on tight. A lot more to come out, friends. All right, thank you everyone for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. Linda Sandoval, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. Let me see. Patricia T. Fandino. Oh my God, I almost forgot you. Sorry about that, Patricia. Yes, friends, thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. If you would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilou.com. Or you can send me an email or write to me. My information is scrolling at the top of your screen right now. Call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. If for some reason you don't want to go to my website, it's okay. And please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot with the positioning of the of my videos and the feed. And also, please don't forget, if you don't see me, search for me. That box at the top of your screen when you go to YouTube. It's and I'm going to release a short video. I'm thinking of releasing a short video about the YouTube algorithm. Well, it's not really about the YouTube algorithm. It's about AI in general, because I don't think it knows. Well, obviously, a lot of us know, technical people know, the shortcoming of that system. In any event, thank you, friends. I will see you all tomorrow. Today is Friday, so tomorrow, members, I will see you at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and I will see everyone else at 7, the usual. Again, thank you. Till tomorrow. Bye.